Things are much better for organizing nowadays than they were in the early 2000s. Part of that is because living conditions are worse, but people seem much more hungry for change. People seem much more hungry for change. And on top of that, you got the biggest fucking motivator, which is social media, bro. Like, as much as I think this, we don't get worried. We don't get worried until they shut off the internet. And I'm not saying that because I'm on the internet. I'm saying that we don't get worried because until they shut off the internet because of the influence that the internet has. Now, for all the people that think they're going to shut off the internet, they're not going to shut off the fucking internet. They will never shut off the fucking internet. Why? They make too much fucking bread. They make too much bread. All them niggas stocks will drop. All them, like, they make way too much fucking bread off the internet. They will never shut down the internet. So I think as long as they had that. Now, surveillance will increase. Now, all these things. At the same time, bro, surveillance is now. That's why we be already saying, like, who give a fuck, my nigga? Like, you feel me? Who give a fuck about what you're saying or what you build? Because they're already surveillancing niggas a certain way. Social media isn't necessarily doing much to me, if I'm being honest. What you mean? Doing to you or doing for the actual goals that we're pushing for? Like, doing to who? Because I think if it's saying personally, then obviously, nigga, so, like, what is scrolling on your phone gonna do? If obviously it's not what's all. But, like, it depends on where you look at it and, like, the spectrum that you look at it from. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for me and, like, the Jam, we've been able to garner, like, 70 million views in the past year talking about whatever the fuck we want, mentioning Palestine, mentioning Sudan, mentioning Congo, mentioning PDF files. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has done a lot for me, and also, like, I hope it's done a lot for people in the world, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like it depends on what you look at it from. Like, it's not really affecting me in a way of putting me in fear. Yeah, I don't think it should. It shouldn't make you fearful. Hell no. It should make you realize, bro, that anybody can have a voice in this shit. Bro, if fucking Donald Trump and Jake Paul could stand up here and do this bullshit on Jesus, bro, it should make you realize that you have every single like every single avenue to your advantage, my nigga.
God bless.
When it comes to social media, my nigga. First segment, y'all. Come on, gang.
Love you, Kentucky.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
What Mr. Trump has taught me is courage. You know, we never back down from a fight, even if they're much bigger than you, much bigger
This nigga tie crooked. These niggas is so geech
than you. And all of our voices matter in America, and I'm never afraid to speak the truth, and I know you guys aren't. We are here representing the United States, and it's just a blessing. Thank you, Mr. Trump. We need more factories like this thriving all over the country, and I know he's going to be the one to bring that here to us. I know God is with us. I know he wants us on the right side of history, and everyone here has to do their part, and God's got us. Trump's got us. God bless. Love you, Kentucky.
Now, he's a great guy. He's a courageous guy and a talented guy. He's a hell of a fighter.
Oh, he courageous than a motherfucker to sit on that stage with a pedophile.
And I just want to say, I'm going to make a prediction that you will be, in the not-too-distant future, running for political office.
Oh, hell no!
No, the fuck he's not? No! No! Hell no! 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 The day Jake Paul, let me tell you something. The day Jake Paul runs for political office and wins some shit, then we're doomed. That's what. Then we're doomed. Don't even trip. Then we're doomed. Then we're doomed, my nigga. The day this bitch nigga run for office, I'm right with you, my nigga. I'm right with you. Doomed. Fucked. Cooked. Fried. Mangled. Yeah, nah. If Jake Paul ever wins some political race, I am dead. Bro, you know what the wild thing is, bro? This is what I gotta say about this dumbass nigga who stood up here with a crooked ass tie next to PDF file. Man, bro, like, I'll pick it apart a little bit. The only thing I really want to pick apart about that is how many times they said the word God. And as soon as when Jake Paul started saying God is when the people started nodding their heads and yeah. What in the fuck about Jake Paul is holy? Can I ask a Christian that? Can we ask a Christian what in the fuck is holy, righteous? What? Jake Paul? Bro, I've never seen Jake. I'm 90% sure if Jake Paul held the Bible, he'd start like viscerally burning and screaming, my nigga. I ain't never even seen Jake Paul get close to a Bible, my nigga. Get close to a Bible, my nigga. What are you talking about? It's actually so hilarious how, like, and that be the shit that we be talking about with Christians. That be the shit that we be talking about. If we just gonna slap Christian on anybody, if we're allowed to just slap Christian on anybody, or use the term God or around, why do y'all call out? Why do Christians call out? Too many lies. I appreciate the follow. Why do Christians call out? Like, and here, I'll specifically speak on black Christians, because MAGA Christians, like, they're long gone. That's just white nationalism. That's Christian nationalism. You feel what I'm saying? That's what that is. I would say it's Christian nationalism coming from black people too, but like, it ain't the same thing. So speaking to the black people, why do we call out like false prophets or call out like the fact that your son might not want to go to church no more? We read the book of the Bible where they had slaves, and like y'all will be like, nah, y'all supposed to follow that same book that was saying that slaves are okay and that women shouldn't have bodily autonomy and that you could also fuck them at 14 and that we should follow that. And y'all call niggas out for not following that. But then when a nigga will sit up here, a nigga that has never, ever, ever touched the Bible, I am 90% sure this nigga would dead ass burst into flames on some like Tasmanian devil shit. Like one of them losing his minds on some shit. If he had to hold a Bible, why do we not call out these niggas? I be so confused why we're not calling out these niggas. Bro, there is a deliberate reason why he brought up God in that fucking. There's a deliberate reason why he brought up God in that fucking statement multiple times, bro. It's because you know you're gonna win over this dumbass crowd that the second they hear God, they just it's a cult, bro. It's a cult, bro. It genuinely is a cult, bro. It doesn't allow you to think about things objectively. It makes you think about things as land that was promised to you for 3,000 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, but that's what it does, my nigga. That genuinely is what it does, bro. Your own personal beliefs, your own personal religion. I never say for you to not, you know what I'm saying, like, go for no shit like that. Me, bro, I grew up in a church, bro. My dad is a preacher. Like Christian, like the black Christian experience is ingrained throughout me, like through and through, my nigga. So I get it. At the same time, bro, it comes that it had to, bro. Can I tell y'all, bro? My moment, it comes to a point, bro. My moment of awakening, bro, for me was I remember looking at a situation. It was a selfish situation, but I remember looking at a situation and being like, yo, bro, like, why are you not helping certain people? I was talking to God. Like, and I think I was around like 17. Like, I remember looking at certain situations and be like, bro, why are you not helping people, my nigga? Like, why are you not helping the people that need help? Why are we struggling? Why is my family struggling? Why is my dad still struggling? Why is my granny still struggling? And Jake Paul, and I used to use like people like Jake Paul and Logan Paul as an example. I used to be like, and people like Logan Paul or Jake Paul are millionaires and they can live their life and they can provide for their families and they have a hella experiences and have hella relaxed days where they can do whatever they want. Like, why is that the thing, right? And what I started pulling from that was not that I hate God or I hate the idea of a religion, of XYZ. But I think for me, bro, what it genuinely boiled down to was like the simple fact that like I started thinking objectively, bro. I'm like, why is there so many horrible people if this is like a karma-based system, not literally speaking, but in terms of like, you know, following the Bible, doing certain things, you going to get the shit granted to you. You know what I'm saying? Following the Bible, praying every day, going to church every Sunday, donating or like tithes and offerings. If that is what gets you into the grace of God to the point where you can make it into, you know what I'm saying, yellow brick road, you know what I'm saying, or not yellow brick, gold brick road, you know what I'm saying? Why is people like Donald Trump, like Logan Paul, like why are these people on the top? And I get it, like, you need a bad guy in the story. That's what I used to think, like, okay, you need a bad guy in the story. Then we just start bombing kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then kids start getting bombed. Then, like, I start looking into more statistics about how, like, women was getting sexually assaulted and the rates of that. And then I realized that, like, kids die the most in school due to, like, due to school shootings. Like, it was a lot of questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it be, like, question something, my nigga. I'm not saying you drop everything. I'm not saying you drop whatever you fucking think about or whatever XYZ. But question something. Please. And once you start questioning the shit is when you really start stepping back and being like, God damn, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. The issue most Christians have is that they don't want to apply critical thought into complex situations. The Bible is a guide that we use in our personal life, but many don't know, conceptualize the Bible in that way, but rather a litmus test to others through through a humanistic approach, which is wrong because people are flawed. Exactly, bro. Like, niggas would be like, don't, like, that's what we talked about judgment the other day. We talked about judgment the other day. Like, that's what it's used for, bro, to see how holy you are, and if you're not as holy as me, then you going to hell, and I'm not. What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? You got 4 kids out of wedlock. What the fuck? You drink every single night when you get off your job. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You ain't been to church in 3 years. The only time you go to church is the Christmas service. It's 30-minute service where we talk. No, it's the Thanksgiving service where we talk about how thankful we are for the life that we live in the world that we in. What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? Jelly here was good. Jelly, shout out Jelly. Yeah, so that's where I'm at least personally with me. I pray God using me to do what I'm supposed to do, to be doing, and I'm on the right track because I'm not perfect with that. There's objective aspects of doing those things actively to find an alignment, so I can't ask God to use me when I'm not doing anything. No, dead ass. Same here with the Holy Week on G. Like, I don't know, bro. It'd be one of those things. Let's talk about the last thing I'm gonna say about Jake Paul and them. Yeah, these niggas are dumb as fuck. Yeah, let's keep moving. Appreciate the pride.